Is Blackpink losing out on AI? But did Lisa just address her skin tone controversy?
Wait, hold the hell up. How dare you?
Is Blackpink losing out on AI? But did Lisa just address her skin tone controversy? Le Sserafim Eunchae's Katseye interaction scrutinized. Hendery and Lucas and girls. And some
what?
Interactions just address her skin tone controversy. Le Sserafim Eunchae's Katseye interaction scrutinized. Hendery and Lucas and girls, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-Pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Just you and I together. Let's go. I forgot to say it in the last video. It felt very incomplete and nobody pointed it out. Let's start with Blackpink's Jennie, who is currently going viral for a multitude of reasons. Number one, she was spotted with GOT7's Bam Bam in LA. It seems that they were having dinner with friends. There were some pictures posted of them. Girlie managed to evade the dating rumors. Tell me how, because some idols like look almost in the same direction and get caught up in dating rumors. So damn, you know, congratulations, honestly.
Yeah,
but anyways, like I said, it seems that they were in LA and having dinner together. Aga Blinks, where are you? It always warms my heart to see that their friendship has not changed over the years. I didn't know they were friends, but it doesn't surprise me that Jennie would be friends with a lot of people.
That's probably why she didn't get those type of allegations. And they not even allegations. Why we be calling them allegations?
Surprisingly, the only rumor to come out of this is that people think Jennie's going to appear on Bam Bam's show to promote her upcoming single. Of course, it hasn't come out yet. It hasn't even been announced yet. That actually brings us to number two reason why she's currently trending. Her website, gen.ie, has a countdown now. So what is it counting down to? Obviously, a lot of people think it is the announcement of her upcoming single that is allegedly going to be released in October. So we are about to find out in 9 hours. That's our Jennie news of the day. But also she has been going viral for this look. These like paparazzi pictures.
I've seen the photos in her car.
What are your thoughts on all this? We got a lot of Blackpink news today. We're just missing Rose and Jisoo. We would have had a perfect 4. But I digress. When Blackpink's Lisa released the following controversial teaser image, some netizens accused her of purposely making her skin darker and blackfishing. Now,
nobody black better than I. We don't care what the netizens had to say. Nobody black thought she was black.
Of course, on the other hand of that, there were a lot of fans defending her, either by saying she's literally Southeast Asian, she's naturally tan like that, and others just citing the photographer's general style that seems to prioritize contrasting colors. This is a big thing when we talked about it. I think my short has like 1 million views as of now, because I remember people being so divided on it. I was wrong. My short's at 2.4 million views, which is a lot for me. So needless to say, this is a huge topic. However, in a recent editorial for Vogue Korea, she actually specifically talks about her skin tone from this photo. Lisa talked about being a rock star and then laughed, saying, "This is a bit of a TMI, but can I share it?" She explained that her tan, seen on the singles jacket cover, came naturally while staying in Thailand for a drama shoot. Here are some fan responses. Aunties had weeks of forced hate train and spreading fake news of blackfishing just to harass her. I really want Lisa to start suing in future for defamation because the way people target her is getting ridiculous. She's just living her life and working hard and people get hateful. Tell them, Lisa. Here are some more responses. Lisa debunked those blackfishing allegations. Southeast Asians, if you know, you know. A day out in the sun is enough for a nice tan. This is kind of shady. Oh, she ended them with this TMI. Oh, Queen ended those baseless allegations. She knows, LMFAO. The laugh is like mocking her aunties. So of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments.
She did good.
Let's discuss today's sponsor, Parade. I don't really talk about this all that often, but my body has experienced a lot of changes the last year, and I've been putting off updating my bras for a really long time. Okay.
This is a little bit TMI for me, but y'all go check it out.
free come out of the merge. Okay,
Get your bag, sis.
It was a little bit of a fall, so it's still is, but
once I get in the gym a little bit more, this might actually,
Did the Seraphim's Eunchae purposefully ignore only some members of Katseye? So this has been a conversation that has been going around, and
bro.
Eunchae is currently an MC at Music Bank, and of course Katseye, global girl group, they recently appeared on Music Bank, and both groups happen to be under the Hive umbrella. Naturally, they had some interactions on the music show. Eunchae hugged Eunchae and Katseye, so we can see Eunchae interacting with the members. She gave some high fives. Then when Eunchae is going, I just realized the similarities in their name, Eunchae. Really not that similar. Anyways, so as Eunchae is passing by her, she ends up giving her a hug. As you can see here, other members pass by, and then she gives Sophia a hug here, and high fives and waves to the other members.
Tripping?
So of course a lot of people thought that this interaction was so cute because they love both groups. They love the Seraphim, they love Katseye. It seems like the two groups are getting to know each other and becoming friends. However, some people took issue with her only hugging those two members. So here's
my gosh, bro. Get off of her dick, bro. Get off of her coochie, bro. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro? Stop.
Other TikTok that I saw, did Eunchae just straight up ignore Manon? And we just see it in slow motion. Again, she's hugging Eunchae and Sophia. So here's the video. In this clip, it does look like she's like straight up ignoring Lara. Of course, a lot of fans are defending this, basically saying, there's more to the clip than just what has been cut here.
That's like the stuff with Tyler at the VMAs. They own Tyler's head because she told Lil Nas X to hold her award because it's heavy. And from the angle that they showed on TV, it looked like she was asking Halle Bailey when she wasn't. It just be like, bro, y'all be giving people hell. Literally, people getting thousands of views talking crazy about somebody. They don't know the situation. They wasn't there. They'll never be in the position. It's like, bro, y'all out here is criticize. Shut the hell up, bro. Like, do something better with your life, bro.
I saw Eunchae giving people high fives.
Y'all be reaching
at other people. Let's see some reactions. So here she's giving a high five to Lara. And then in the end, like, still waving to other people. So some people are pointing out that it looks weird. Like, why are you only hugging those two members and seemingly ignoring the rest? The way she ignored both Lara and Manon. But then fans, of course, defending Eunchae. The first person she reached out to was literally Lara. I'm so sick of their BS. K-pop fans on TikTok can't go one day without being annoying. Why are people on TikTok so obsessed with lying? That TikTok account keeps deleting comments defending Eunchae.
Bro, it literally, like, the lying on social media has took an all-time high, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, even on Twitter, I be seeing, like, just bold-faced lies. And then they have, like, the little caption below, and they be like, this is literally a lie. Like, a bald-faced lie. Like, what the hell is going on the internet?
Okay, I just want to talk about this comment really quickly, because I get accused of this too. Like, why are you deleting my comments? And, like, if I were deleting your comments, wouldn't I also delete the comment of you asking why I'm deleting your comment? Like,
yeah, if y'all don't know, and I don't know if she gonna say this, but I'm gonna just give... From my YouTuber's perspective, whenever you comment something that's a little bit edgy, anything edgy, so it might be on you. Anything edgy, a lot of the times it get held for review automatically. Like I never delete comments, but sometimes if I don't even go check them, like sometimes they'll stack up. But they have comments that are held for review because sometimes y'all be talking crazy.
Like I very rarely will do anything about comments. I mean, if a comment is concerning, that's a different story. But like when I was like strictly a commentary channel, people ratioed me all the time and I never did anything. But people like are so convinced that their comments are being deleted. If you're commenting the same thing like 20 times, you're going straight into spam and I have nothing to do with that. If you're commenting links, if you're commenting super horrendous things.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't see super horrendous comments anymore. Maybe because I actually am an angel, now. But YouTube has their own way of like putting your comments into spam. I don't know. So maybe this person was actually deleting comments, but I just wanted to put that out there. LOL, aren't both groups like close to the point that they have a group chat? So that is definitely another thing that people have been pointing out. I've seen live streams. I think it was Eunchae and Sophia. I don't know why I said it like that. Eunchae and Sophia. Here it is. Sophia asking Yoonjin for Eunchae's number to make Eunchae and Eunchae friends. Presumably, I'm imagining because they're around the same age, right? They're both quite young idols in the industry. So
Yeah.
Sophia just wanted to
Make them
hook her up with
connects.
Eunchae, right? And in
Type
this
shit.
live, she definitely says that Eunchae was so unneat to her.
And Eunchae like gave Eunchae a little hug, and she was
Oh, she even addresses the hug here.
Eunchae and Eunchae have been talking a lot.
She was so funny.
She was so unneat. So, of course, what do you think of the interaction? Do you think she should have hugged all 6?
No, I think she did exactly what she felt like doing. And ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I feel like people be reaching. You don't go into the classroom and on the first day of school and hug everybody, give everybody a handshake. And if you do, if you say you do, you're lying, bro. Like, stop, bro. Everybody don't have to be friends. Everybody don't have to be cool, bro. Like, and even if they do, gotta make it look like that. You don't necessarily have to hug everybody and embrace them, bro. She don't know them.
People, do you think it's just natural that if you actually only know 2 people, you're gonna hug the 2 people? Like, socially, is it expected of you to like hug every single member of that group, or just
No,
the
it's
2
not.
members that you kind of know more? Like, let me know your thoughts in the comments.
People don't even be holding
On
doors.
some more positive LaSurf of news, however, the group have been going viral for a couple funny moments. Oh my god, Brazilian users are reportedly back on X Twitter now. Is that true?
Really?
So during the VMAs, there were drag queens Plasma, a mandatory meeting, and Dawn, who served as correspondents during the event. And they saw LaSurf walking by, and they basically reacted to Chaewon's Bob and said, "This, see you next Tuesday, Bob." Well, see you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday, why? Auntie. So then on a live stream, talking about Chaewon's Bob, and then Yinjin says,
I like her Bob.
"This Auntie Bob." And Chaewon's like, "What does that mean?" And Yinjin's like, "Oh, it's something funny." Chaewon wants her to tell her what it means, and she's like, "I'll tell you after this."
Bob. Yeah. 내고. It's Bob. 칸티 밥이 무슨 뭐야?
So one of the drag queens from the original video, wait, where's the original video? Here it is.
Oh, Bob, this cunty.
So one of the drag queens from the original video,
Bro, why did I see a clip? My older sister sent me a clip of, I forget who it was, but it was like one of the girls, I'm pretty sure it was from La Seraphim, and she was like, oh my God, I completely forgot it. If I remember to put it in here, I'll put it in here, but it was like, no, that's not what you're supposed to like do.
quote tweeted it and said, "Auntie Bob is a state of mind, Chaewon," and tagged Amanda Tori and Dawn. That line was so iconic. One of my favorite VMA moments. Thank you. Y'all giving birth to one of the funniest moments in K-pop this year. This direct intersection of my interests is sending me into space. Thank you for introducing Chaewon to Auntie Bob. Every day I thank God drag and K-pop exists in the same timeline.
the
Another
little
Chaewon
dog.
viral moment. She posted the following TikTok.
I'm tired of people asking
That's
me.
literally the one I was talking about, bro. My older sister sent me this, and she was like, bro, do she not know this is like, bro.
An introvert or an extrovert. Bitch, I'm a pervert.
So people also thought that was really funny. We've seen a lot of AI song covers where fans themselves have made artists sing songs that they've never sang before. Like, you can make a map, I think, of someone's entire vocal range to then make them sing something that you want them to sing. I mean,
What?
you can totally cut out the middleman in this, which is the singer themselves, and create anything you want. Now, the law, I don't think, has quite caught up to this yet.
Wait.
I remember
Wait, what did she say?
where fans themselves have made artists sing songs that they've never sang before. Like, you can make a
Oh.
map, I think, of someone's entire vocal range to then make them sing something that you want them to sing. I mean, you can totally cut out the middleman in this, which is the singer themselves, and create anything you want.
I want to know how y'all feel about this whenever they do the AI covers. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I feel like it never sound right. Like, I'd rather hear the actual artist do it.
Now, the law, I don't think
It
has
sound odd
quite
to me.
caught up to this yet. I remember specifically there are some AI covers that gained so much popularity that they ended up getting taken down. But like, in terms of like in law, how do you monetize this? How do you navigate monetizing these covers? I'm not sure that's exactly been written out yet. Now, of course, course, ethically, people have their thoughts about it. Using someone's likeness without their consent, and this can get as serious as deepfakes, right? But specifically when it comes to revenue made by these AI covers, it seems that a lot of artists are missing out. And this is according to Music Magpie. Bop or Bot, new study reveals that artists who are losing out on AI generated music the most. And wouldn't you know, the top artist is Blackpink. Now, do you want to take a guess as to why? We'll get into the speculations.
Wait, people actually like going out their way to listen to this? Look at this. Bro, Justin Bieber #2? I didn't expect that, I ain't gonna lie. Dang, bro, that's crazy.
Pink. Now, do you want to take a guess as to why? We'll get into the speculations later, but let's take a little read into this study. So the availability of artificial intelligence and the widespread prevalence of AI generated songs and covers has not only brought significant changes to the music industry, but has also sparked controversy. Surprise, surprise. As AI continues to blur the lines between genuine and synthetic creativity, fans are finding it increasingly challenging to distinguish between songs crafted by human music.
Bro, I just thought of a Black Mirror scenario. Y'all know how they talk about like the mark of the beast? Don't get scared. If you gonna get scared, just skip past this part of the video, because this is some deep thinking. This is some like, I got high and this is the thought I had when I was high. Y'all know how social media becoming like a very, very huge thing. What happens if like social media becomes like jobs for most people, and in order to have that job, you have to basically get the mark of the beast in order to like basically copyright your likeness and your image and likeness so that other people can't use it. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, they might get a lot of people with that joint. I ain't gonna lie, they might get a lot of people with that joint. And some people might be like, oh, like I'm just have a regular job. What happened when AI take over all of the regular jobs and it's only creative jobs? Oh my gosh.
Musicians and those produced by machine learning models. So they're estimating that 1,630,000 AI covers are currently on YouTube. They also point out that 2 in 3 Americans can't even recognize when AI was used to create music, underscoring the increasing sophistication of AI's ability to replicate human artistry. I'm sure so many of you have heard a cover and thought, is this real? Like, there's no way that this is fake.
Every time I've heard a cover, I'm like, something off. That's every single time.
Like, it's just, it sounds so smooth. They have the voice down so perfectly. Of course, there are some AI covers that are absolutely horrid, but like they're saying, it's becoming more and more sophisticated. As such, many high-profile musicians such as Billie Eilish, Nicki Minaj, and the estates of Frank Sinatra and Bob Marley have begun to view AI as a threat to jobs and artistic integrity and an assault on human creativity. So Music Magpie actually conducted a comprehensive analysis of 1,500 AI generated covers and songs to understand the amount of streams, number of videos, and the popularity of particular AI artists. So I think it's really interesting that they looked into it. And of course, we saw that Blackpink was the #1 with 17 million views. We have Jimin at #8, Jennie at #10, Stray Kids at #12.
Y'all know something I actually am surprised I don't see on here? I do not see BTS on this list.
Twice at #13, NCT Dream at #16.
Not the unhyped erasure, I swear I didn't see them, okay?
For Blackpink, their most popular AI cover was Baby Monster's Batter Up, which had 2.5 million views, and also Sheesh, so people really want to hear Blackpink singing Baby Monster songs. They also talk about Western artists and so on. They also touch on legendary artists who have passed away, so despite the fact that they are no longer alive, people can still create new songs using their voices. Imaginary hits, so they're talking about SpongeBob SquarePants. Is a
I feel like with stuff like this, I feel like it should fall under the same realm of like the regular copyright, bro. Like if you gonna just basically duplicate their voice and put it on a song cover, the artist who you duplicating should get the money from that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the person didn't do the work. It's like for reaction videos, it's like I feel like it should be a 50-50 split at minimum, because like I'm adding some stuff to the content. They obviously did some work on the content, and I'm reacting to the content. Maybe even a 75-25. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like if you just gonna give the AI some stuff and they gonna come up with the vocals and stuff like that, I don't know how the whole stuff work or whatever. But I know that the person who doing it, they not singing it. That's all I know. So it's like, if they really making money off of a Blackpink cover, like, that's crazy.
And out in AI generated music, I'm sure you've seen a SpongeBob SquarePants
Yeah.
cover of a popular song. SpongeBob singing, Patrick singing, Squidward singing. So of course this brings us to revenue loss. Because again, like I said, I don't really think that the laws are caught up to the use of AI. The surge of AI generated music is posing unprecedented challenges for artists, particularly due to the lack of licensing from copyright holders. So Music Magpie came up with these estimated revenue losses by converting the views of the AI covers from YouTube to Spotify plays. So they think it's around $13 million.
Shit.
With Blackpink losing over $300,000. Allegedly, right?
Blackpink not worried about no 300K.
So people have been talking about this a lot because in the headlines they're all seeing Blackpink is the most streamed AI cover artist, right? So of course some fans think that this is horrible. Like, as they're mentioning, there are some people who have passed away and we can still use their voices without their consent. This was a similar sentiment that I think a lot of actors felt during the strike, that companies wanted to be able to use their likeness without paying them. Like, we could use your likeness forever and ever and ever.
No,
but some
that's
fans
crazy.
have taken a more comical route to this, or even straight up defending the use of AI because Blackpink released so little songs. With 32 songs in their discography in their 8-year career and years of hiatuses between comebacks, what do you expect?
I expect people to respect the damn artist? What you mean? What do I expect, bro? Imagine you go to school, you come back. No, I'm not even gonna. Never mind.
Didn't give us enough Blackpink group music, so we decided to make some ourselves. This news, of course, comes after Blackpink's 2-year anniversary since the release of Shutdown and 1-year anniversary since the end of the Born Pink tour. Me if missing Blackpink was a job. 2 years ago today, Blackpink released Born Pink. That was a couple days ago. 1 year ago today, Born Pink World Tour finale. So of course, AI and K-pop is nothing new. But what do you think the future of this is going to be? Because some people are straight up saying there's nothing we can do to stop this. There's absolutely nothing.
Nah, there's something that we can do to stop this. And once them people figure out a way, they gonna get their money. I promise you. They gonna get their money. You think this a joke? You think this a game? Nah. Them people be hungry for that money.
Nothing we can do to stop this. If the technology is there, people are going to do it. But in terms of monetization, what do you think? Because of course, oh my God, if a company can profit off of something, they are absolutely going to. So if you use one person's AI voice to cover another song, does one company copyright the instrumentals and another company copyrights the voice itself? Are you going?
Bro, I'm telling you, one day we're gonna be so integrated into the internet that there's going to be online police, and you're not gonna be able to get away with stuff like this. Little stuff like this, using AI to do like people's voices, that's gonna be like running a damn red light. Like you know how like you go and run a red light and you might get a little fine for that, you know? Like in the internet space, that's gonna be like a little red light, because at that point in time, it's gonna be other like stuff like deep fakes. That's where you might get a little actual time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But little stuff like this, you're gonna get a little penalty, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. Like, I'm telling you, it's coming, bro, with this AI stuff and how fast it's learning. And then if we happen to get VR and it become intermingled with the real world, and we could be in VR and in the real world, and I don't know how it's gonna work, but eventually some company gonna find a way, I'm telling you. And it's gonna be cutting edge, just like the iPhone. I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all gotta keep y'all third eye open.
Gonna start seeing like people's voices being copyright claimed. Our AI cover is going to be treated like regular covers, in that, like, let's say on YouTube, if you do a cover on YouTube, of course you cannot fully monetize that because it's not your original creation, but yet it is still your voice using it. So a company can copyright claim your covers, and they will, more than likely, but they copyright it as a cover, so you don't lose out on all the revenue. That's what I've gotten copyright claims as covers. And I'm like, nothing's been covered here. I don't know what you're talking about. But it's definitely a very interesting conversation to have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me know your thoughts.
You're going to have to figure something out.
Let's talk about former Wavy member Lucas and current Wavy member Hendery, because they're being accused of going bowling with girls. Now, I think you can already tell there's going to be two widely different opinions regarding this. Either they're out of their minds or this... What? So I believe this is actually the same account that posted the Pickyun smoking pictures and video. So it just says Wavy Hendery sighting. At first, it was believed it's being...
Bro, where the hell are you taking this picture? Did somebody stuff your ass in the locker so you could take this picture of them? What am I looking at?
Accused that it was just Hendery. But then a follow-up tweet is accusing...
Bro, come on, bro. This is why I can never be famous, bro. This is why Corey X Kenshin is off the internet, bro. What are y'all doing, bro? He can't just go out and live normal. Imagine you at the grocery store with your mom or your pops, and you just see on Twitter somebody took a picture of you. That's weird.
That Lucas was also there. Who's Lucas? This is my first time hearing that name. So let's check out some responses. Someone is saying that Hendry has 3 sisters. So seemingly implying that it's his sisters. Lucas is out of his mind. Somebody stop this guy. Now, oh my God, I forgot to preface this with Lucas's whole entire backstory. Lucas used to be part of Wavy, right? He was then put on hiatus for a couple of years, kicked out of Wavy for his scandal.
He was accused of having multiple girlfriends, asking money from those girlfriends, cheating, and so on.
Lucas is so consistent. Are you by chance Bosong? Here's some more responses. Oh no. They went bowling. The world is ending. Idols can't even have fun outdoors no more. They were playing bowling, by the way. No matter their public status, needs time to relax and enjoy life.
But my thing is the Lucas dude still a part? Like, what's up with the Lucas dude? If he not a part of no group, why everybody on his head?
Oh my God. Grown men were having fun outside? Shocking. Some people are saying it doesn't even look like Lucas. The girls don't even look like they were with Hendry, but from an angle it does. Third, and even if it is them with girls, so what? They're grown men. Yeah. No one moved. Can you make news with detailed explanations and valid evidence?
No, because then it's not gonna get a whole bunch of comments. I'm telling you, they be posting stuff where they want you to come up with your own conclusion, even if it's negative, positive. They just want a whole bunch of interaction in them comment section. So-and-so was seen here. And then you go to the comment section and be like, what the hell? Every time I see it, I don't comment, because I know the internet game. They want the comments, they want the views, because every time they get comments, they be like, oh, people nosy about this. We need to show this to more people. Like,
leave them alone. Gosh,
don't fall
those
for
girls
the
are
bait.
Hendry's sisters. Now move on. So this person is even putting names to these faces: Catherine, Hendery, Crystal, Cecilia, and Lucas. So of course with that, I'd love to know your thoughts. I have a feeling I know what most of you are already going to say in the comments.
It's not my business. That's what I'm saying.
NCT Seong uploaded a picture of him flipping off his sister. Now he did delete it, but fans have a lot to say. So here's the tweet that's been going around. It has 7.4 million views and was uploaded yesterday. It seems he was just spamming his sister. She wasn't answering, and then he sent these series of pictures, and in one of them he's flipping her off, and now he posted this to his Instagram. Where's my seat? Tell me my seat, please. Hey, pick up the phone. Hey, I'm getting on first. You booked the premium seats, but right now I'm sitting on the fold-in seats. So of course many people started defending him. This is just cute of him, you derogatory. Isn't cursing just a greeting between siblings? More than not, a lot of people seem to either find it relatable or just really not that serious. However, despite this, if you go on his Instagram, they have been deleted. But of course, let me know your thoughts.
It's like with your image, you can't post stuff like that. But as a brother, it's nothing serious. Like, you just like,
did you guys hear that Inkigayo is making some changes? And it seems some fans aren't too happy about it. So it seems that they're adding global music platform data to digital. They'll be reducing digital ratio to 50% and reducing the SNS ratio to 20%. So of course, when you go on a music show, people win first place. How do they win first place? Through a multitude of statistics. So it seems they're changing the way that they're viewing these statistics and adding global music platform data. Inkigayo will count global charts, Spotify, Apple Music, and more for their scores. Of course, I have to censor this because we'll get sued. Let's not forget my 47 copyright claims by SBS from 3 years ago. Some people think
Dang.
that this is just going to ruin the show because now it's just going to be...
Bro, copyright be getting out of hand, bro. What be up they ass, bro? It don't be that deep. Like, I could understand if somebody just completely taking your stuff and posting it, bro. But like stuff like this, bro, she can't show it on the screen for 2 seconds to show us? Dang.
the big groups that are going to win. You're not going to give any smaller groups any possibility of ever winning. This person writes, so there will be no miracle again like Brave Girls Roll In. The winner is just from big groups. This hurts smaller artists though. Awful idea. That's exciting progress for international chart recognition. It reflects the global influence and popularity of music. Looking forward to seeing diverse talents recognized. Needless to say, fans are quite divided on this change. Why does Korean music shows are changing their criteria to cater global charts when they are Korean music shows in the first place? This will only hinder groups from smaller companies.
Now that I think about it, yeah, I could see this being a big problem if this is a Korean show, for real. Because on one hand, it's like K-pop is becoming more global, in my opinion. But on the other hand, it's a Korean show. Like, Ikigayo is a Korean show. So it's like, why y'all including the global stuff when this is supposed to be a Korean show? If this was a global show, awards show, then we might could include the global stuff. Dang, how y'all feel about this? Y'all think this a big deal? I do feel like that the smaller groups might not get as much shine because they factor in the global charts. But who's to know? We never know. This might improve the competition. I don't know. We're gonna have to see, to be completely honest.
From winning and will only benefit artists from big labels. Wish they didn't change it, to be honest. Usually people consider that the show is for rookies and nugu groups, and M Countdown is pretty good for idols who are mostly popular internationally. I like that we had Inkigayo as a music show that was more representative of the Korean music charts. I'm happy and sad about this at the same time. Like, yeah, it would give better opportunity to win for groups who usually struggle with the Korean general public but have huge support internationally, which is great. But at the same time, will artists like Angmyu and Eunchae ever win again? Will famous soloists even have a chance? It seems like the criteria is becoming like M Countdown now. I kind of like the diversity of criteria each music show used to have.
Yeah, I hate whenever like a whole bunch of like diverse groups start being too similar. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the individuality? Where's like your own sauce and flavor? Don't become like everybody else. You know, like, for example, whenever TikTok came out, now you got Instagram doing reels and YouTube with the YouTube shorts, which I'm not gonna hate on the YouTube shorts. I rock with YouTube shorts. I feel like it worked for YouTube shorts. But Instagram, bro, Instagram was supposed to be for pictures. And Facebook, what's going on? Facebook reels? Like, bro, it's just, it get to a point to where it's like, be yourself. Be your own company. Do what you good at, bruh. Like, dang.
I'll be honest, I never really paid attention to how people win. I just remember seeing, like, you know, groups that were quite popular charting 0 in some of those categories. But it seems some people liked the diversity of each music show. This
I get that.
pandering
I
to
understand
global
that.
music platforms really sucks for groups that aren't from the big four. Guess that everyone that can't afford Spotify playlisting doesn't have a Korean music show win.
Yeah.
When Pang Seok said he wanted to take the K out of K-pop, guys, it's happening, isn't it? Well, there goes the chances of any nugu less popular group ever getting a music show win. I thought K-pop was trending away from the big company dominance with groups like Idol, Kiss of Life, and AT's doing well, so this is a bummer. The same handful of groups will be dominating music shows and award shows. A shame. Also, it never made sense to me why Korean music shows would have global voting anyways. I can't imagine TRL doing that. You know what's interesting though? If you look at who...
That's the same thing that happened whenever they was doing Katseye. Whenever they was doing the Katseye like fan voting, a lot of the fan voting took place on what is it called? It's the Korean voting app. Or it's the Korean app, I think it was Bubble or something like that. They did a lot of the voting on there, and they was saying that a lot of people in the US don't use that as much as like Korean netizens and stuff like that. So all of the overseas people got a lot more, you know.
Who's watching these music shows? Statistically, how many of them are just based in Korea? Because music shows have such a huge, like, internet cultural importance to international fans. People are going wild with the fan cams. I know people even like try to get it on their own TVs so that they can tune in. I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but it is a thought to ponder that the audiences of these shows have become more and more international, right?
Nah. Everybody got their place. Countdown, and I don't even be tuned in to the shows like that. But it's a place for everybody. Countdown was for the global stuff, is what I'm getting from what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? It might not be right. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below. Countdown was more leaning towards the global groups. They had their space. Everybody deserved to have their space, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Like, and I feel like that's the same way with politics. Everybody want it to be their way. Everybody want everybody to be how they is. And it's like, we don't care that you're Democrat. Everybody don't want to be Democrat. Everybody don't want to be Republican. Like, everybody don't want to be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody can be accepted for who they are, and everybody can still be individuals at the end of the day. Countdown was for the global groups. Inkigayo was for the Korean, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why we got to switch that up? Because now where are the Korean, like, this is Korean music. Listen, I know what they saying.
As if Korean music show
I'm getting
charts
frustrated just
aren't
talking about
already
it.
doing a bad job at reflecting what songs are currently popular in Korea. They're putting all their eggs in the K-pop idol basket at this point. So let me know, do you follow music shows closely? What do you think of these changes? And do you think it's fair?
I want to know all of the people who follow closely to let me know. I don't want no scrubs. I don't want no scrubs down in the comment section.
To a comment response section, because some people think that Hybe is paying me. Hybe is paying this girl as long as you get the bariatric. It honestly baffles me when people think that Hybe is paying me, because I historically have read so many bad comments about Hybe on this channel, to the point that in my last video I was literally wondering, I'm like, obviously I don't think Hybe has any like grounds to sue me, but is the line a little blurred? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I was really thinking, because like the amount of like
I keep everything neutral.
netizen
I literally had somebody getting on my tail when I did the video reacting to Bora City, and I was literally neutral in the video. I was like, bro, how you mad at me and I'm neutral in the video? You open my eyes to the fact that Minhee Jin is a little weird. She's weird. We know that she weird based off of the facts that they showed us in that video. But I also can't help the fact that we reacting to it on a BTS page. A BTS biased page. Bora City loves BTS. So she's gonna be skewed towards BTS even if she do have facts. See, people be like, oh, just because it's facts mean that that's right. And even though it's facts, it do mean that it's right, but you could take all of the facts and leave out some of the facts so that you could push your agenda. And I'm not stupid, I know that. She loves BTS, so clearly she gonna make a video in the benefit of BTS. I'm reading the video, watching the video, paying attention, and I admitted that Minhee Jin is weird. But I also admitted that this could also not be specifically a targeted smear campaign at BTS, and it could be a smear campaign at Big Hit Entertainment, because the big three never liked Big Hit Entertainment. Come on, bro. Is that far-fetched? That make me biased towards Minhee Jin because I said it might not be a smear campaign at BTS. It could be a smear campaign at BTS, but in my opinion, ain't nothing about to take BTS down. It don't matter if it's a smear campaign at BTS. We don't believe that. I don't believe none of the stuff they say about BTS, bro. They saying they part of a cult. I don't believe that. Like, bro, y'all just got so much going on up here, and y'all dick ride so bad that y'all can't think critically.
Comments that I'm reading about Hybe. I also very often get accused of being pro Minhee Jin. So, I mean, honestly, sometimes reading my comment sections is so confusing because it's like, you're pro Minhee Jin. Hybe is actually paying you. So Hybe is paying me to allegedly be pro Minhee Jin and read horrible comments about Hybe. Like, I don't know, if Hybe was paying me, don't you think they wouldn't want me to talk about bad things about them? I'm just confused at this point because you hate New Jeans. You're pro Minhee Jin. Hybe is paying you. Girlie.
My stance on this whole thing is I want New Jeans to be okay. That's all I want. I don't care what happened to Minhee Jin. I don't care what happened to Hybe. None of that. Because you know what? Minhee Jin is rich. Hybe is rich. They gonna be rich after this regardless. I want y'all to know that. You know that, right? Min Hee-jin been in her position for how long? Got how much money? You think her going out of business because of this? Come on, bro.
I wish.
I want New Jeans to win.
I'm not above it. Like, I know me and Pang Shi-hyuk are literally twins, but that doesn't mean anything. Despite people believing that he's my blood relative, I've actually never met the man. So it's funny to me because I was literally wondering, like, what if Hybe tried to sue me? You know, because they just don't like the content that I'm making. And then this person's like, Hybe is paying you. Girl, I'm trying to avoid a lawsuit. What do you mean? Not that I think Hybe is going to sue me, but the thought did cross my mind. Let's move on to our K-pop song of the day, which is 1-800 Hot and Fun by the Seraphim. So do you guys remember at the VMAs? They're like, 100 hot and fun, that's my number, hit my line. 100 hot. They didn't say 1-800. I was so confused by that. It's almost like, you know, brand names in music shows. You have to switch out the brand names. But I was like, this isn't a brand name. And then some people said it's like in LA law, you can't sing a phone number. What's that Soulja Boy song? Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone.
I see
there was a phone number and it wasn't there. There was another one. I think it's like in 80s or 90s or early 2000s. 8675.
Baby, I know that you like me. You my future wifey. Text me, call me. You could be I could be your Clyde. You could be my wife. Come on, what y'all know about Soulja? Big Soulja, Draco.
That's literally all I remember. Have those ever been censored in LA? I don't know why we went to. Anyways, 1-800 Hot and Fun. Just, oh my God. When I first heard it at Coachella, I was like, I'm going to like this song because it doesn't take itself seriously.
Yeah.
I really wish the 1-800 Hot and Fun was repeated more throughout the song because I think it's, again, really fun.
I like to dance when I party.
I like to kiss everybody.
Where the heck is Saki?
That's such a fun part too. I love that that's repeated throughout the song a lot. I just really want more.
Yeah, I felt like 1-800 Hot and Fun was kind of like an interlude. Y'all remember when you used to listen to the albums and they would have an interlude? But this felt like an interlude song. Like usually the interlude might be a little bit of talking or something like that. I don't know why interludes ever died out, but it felt more like an interlude, something fun, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't too serious. It felt really balanced in my opinion. I think they did a really good job on it.
More 1-800 Hot and Fun. If that could be repeated more, I already said that. Anyway.
All you gotta do is look up the loop.
Let the dogs out. Is that in reference to Who Let the Dogs Out? Who? But isn't that about ugly women?
What?
Oh my God, she's literally so supportive. Everyone deserves to be hot and fun.
Where we got that? Well, how we got to that?
After every, it's 1 minute and 39 seconds into the song before we get 1-800 Hot and Fun. That's my number. Hit my line. We need it
because it's hook, bridge, hook. That's how they did it.
After the first chorus, someone make an edit of that. Just 1-800 Hot and Fun. Do you get what I mean? I just love that part so much. But anyways, I reckon that's basically it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with the friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals
stop talking about the friends I don't have
on a monthly basis. It honestly means the world to me. Thank you so much. A huge thank you again to Parade for sponsoring.
Yeah, shout out to Parade. Go get your lug holders. I'll catch y'all in the next video.